Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to a new video. We're gonna make a long story short. So here we are. I know this is kind of messy. I'm doing something new here. Let me just actually visibility days because we don't need to see this on the daily time frame. It just literally makes everything more messy, and then when I'm looking at price, it makes it more complicated. Just honestly the same as having like an EMA on the chart like crazy. So I'm good on all that. Alright, let's see. Just like way too much going on. All right, so if we look at where we are in terms of this range, okay, we have from this low to this high, okay, if we look, well, this was into a deep discount, all right, so we had this level buy side liquidity taken, okay, we moved into this discount, and then, from here, we still have these different buy side objectives, this buy side liquidity being taken here recently, but we still have, these highs here, these highs back here, which I am expecting price to trade to those before continuing lower. And then looks like today we had a very or not, I guess that's not today, that's Friday. Friday was very bullish. Looks like today was actually pretty like a consolidation day. So it looks like we were very back and forth. In terms of the reason for that, it could be creating just the algorithm is creating this gap in fair value. Not exactly sure, but in terms of where I'm expecting price to go, I am expecting price to continue higher. I would expect price to, now that this has been created, to trade to this imbalance. However, this right here, this level being taken out, we now have that sell side liquidity taken out. Okay, we do still have this fair value gap here. All right, but ultimately, there's no reason for me to, again, just to expect lower prices. Like there hasn't really been any displacement below an old low or any reason for me to start looking for sell opportunities. So right now we are looking for higher prices, expecting price where it's most likely goes to those buy side objectives. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop into here. All right, we're gonna look at where we are in terms of the hourly or where we're at in this range. Okay, so we have this high back here. Okay, we had this low, this sell side liquidity was taken out on Thursday. Okay, we then had this imbalance. All right, or this form of like almost resistance here. Okay, that was rebalanced there. This buy side liquidity was taken. Again, in terms of this fair value gap, I'm expecting this to be retraded before we continue higher, although price could just continue higher, with the next target being this level of buy side liquidity. So we'll just go ahead and mark that right now. Okay, text buy side liquidity top right. Okay. All right. So with that said, today was a consolidation day. Let's go ahead and go to Forex Factory. And we'll look at. Okay, doesn't look like there was any news drivers, today or anything like that. So in terms of, I guess getting a read on price, or why do I believe it's consolidating, I'm not entirely sure. It could be just that we're more range bound, and we could look at the new concept that I'm learning right now, which is the new week opening gap. All right, I'm just gonna hide this for now. That's just like a homework note. That's all right though. I don't really need it right now on the charts because I already know what I'm looking for here. So, all right, from this green, this is when we would start looking for setups to this red. Now that we're on the 15-minute time frame, this is the bellwether time frame, so we would start looking for liquidity. As soon as 8:30 comes around, okay, we look to the left and see what price has done. What we had recently, okay, we had this level of buy side liquidity taken. Just mark that here. All right, so buy side liquidity taken. Okay, this high created right here. All right, this will most likely be traded to tomorrow. That's what I would like to see. That's what I'm expecting to see. Okay. So we have this high here. Okay, that was created, and that high is left. That was the day's high. The reason I was saying I'd expect that to be tomorrow, might not be tomorrow, but I'm expecting it to be tomorrow, just as like I said, we're expecting higher prices currently. So either way, before 8:30, all right, 8:30 comes around, we see buy side liquidity has been taken, okay, with a bullish bias on price. We have this high created that's not retraded to. What is retraded to? These lows. Okay, we see displacement. Oh, make sure I didn't do anything. Okay, we see displacement below those lows. Okay, below these lows. Okay, and even below these like relative equals here. So all these different sell side liquidity objectives taken. All right, and we can just, we'll just go ahead and mark that out here. So that's bottom right. All right. So we have rate on stops here. Sell side liquidity taken. Okay. After that, if the price trades to discount, okay, we have this, and then we have this move, which I'm not sure what this very large move is a result of, but we can worry about that here in a minute. Right now we're just focusing on different levels of liquidity. This low being relevant to me. The sell side liquidity was taken. Okay, we have this trade up here, and this wick just causes all this damage to everyone who maybe has their stop below here. Okay. So boom. Price then trades to a level of sell side liquidity. Okay. We have lunch. And we have this very just choppy kind of consolidation after, which again, I'm not entirely sure about that or why that's happening here. Regardless. All right. If we look today being a consolidation day, and again, I really wish I knew the reason it was a consolidation day. I guess if we go through the homework from this green to this green, it's just a normal new week opening gap. It's not an actual new week opening gap. I want to clarify on that. And if we look at kind of what price is doing, we had this high created last week, but from the Friday's close to 9:30, all right, we instantly trade below it, trade back into it, and then when it trades above equilibrium, we know that it's gonna, it's gonna be likely that it would go higher. So we have it trade pretty much to equilibrium here. Funny enough, with this imbalance here, trades that, trades down here into this fair value gap right here, continues higher, takes out this level of liquidity. We had displacement, trades into that, boom, displacement into the buy side, creates this high, okay, and then this is obviously above that. All right, then we see massive displacement, and so what we're really seeing is an unwillingness to go higher. We're seeing this very back and forth price action, so we're seeing a range bound market. Okay, if that makes any sense. So let's go ahead and drop down. Now that we have these levels of liquidity marked, we know that we're range bound. We would proceed and be more nimble, or we would be more cautious. Okay. So here we go. All right, if I just started viewing price, okay, this is what I see instantly. This liquidity taken, this taken here. I know I'm looking for this, so now we're trading to a discount. I don't know how low, but what I'd be looking for is a high to be taken. So we have this right here. Funny enough, that's a new week opening gap above. All right, so literally just taps the bottom of it, and it acts almost as a resistance because it doesn't trade into it. This new week opening gap here, I believe that's from, I think that's from, yeah, that's not, it's from 4 weeks ago. Wait, 1, 2, 3, no, that was 3 weeks ago from the week that we're on, I believe. Anyways, okay, so move into a discount, price proceeds to create this low, okay, or sorry, this is what I meant to be referencing, creates this low here. All right, so in terms of getting a opportunity for a buy, I don't necessarily see that here, mainly just from open. We're seeing lower prices, and this isn't even necessarily considered a Judas swing in my opinion, as this isn't really the move was just very back and forth. It's not necessarily a false move, because it was going back up and down. We saw this here. I don't see any setups regardless here in the morning. It's on the 5-minute. So we'll go to the 3-minute. And I'm gonna get paid data again here at the end of the week. All right. Regardless. Okay. Now we have this inefficiency or displacement lower. We can see price trades into that, but let's see, displacement above a high. Let's see. So we have this. I guess we have. I'm confused on whether to use this high or this high, but well, this is just a bearish candle, so I'd say this high. So we kind of have this almost like displacement move above it, and then yeah, that's honestly not shit. I'm not fucking with that. All right, I'm gonna be honest. That's like just like maybe I'm just trying to like stretch it, you know, just like trying to pretty much just find myself like mentally trying to force a setup. So I'm not about that. Okay. Here we go. Sell side liquidity taken. All right. Focusing on a high being taken out with displacement. What we do have. All right. We have that wick trading up there. We have this high right here. Okay, you know, even if I want to, I can do it here, whatever. All right, and then we do have this inefficiency here. So what we're really looking at, swing high, displacement move, retraded, the bullish bias, take profits here, take profits here. That actually wouldn't have been smart though, because it doesn't trade up to that. So I think the smart move would have been to take profits at that previous high, which also just with the way the market's been moving, I don't really know like mentally because I haven't done it, but I don't think that I would necessarily want to be doing that. And I just need to start trading demo, to be honest. Like, this is cool. I can find these setups like market structure shift. All right, like I'm on the 1-minute. Okay, swing high, displacement above an old high, trading like above the bodies, fair value gap created, gives us the opportunity to get in. Okay, and then trades all the way up here, and then we have that move before lunch. But regardless, taking this setup, how many handles would that be? That's 4147 250. So that's literally 3 handles, and then 8 9 10 11 12. So that's 12 ticks. 3 handles, wait, 4 8 9 10, no, yeah, so that's 12 ticks. All right, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much everything. I mean, just really focusing here on, you know, like what price is doing. I mean, all we see today, let's just go back to a 15-minute. Okay, again, I just want to reiterate, so from this green to green, okay, we don't really see price getting out of this. We see a very range bound market. So this is something, again, we'd want to be very nimble. So maybe where I was mentioning to put my take profit, putting that lower and not being greedy, you know, like would 3 handles be enough? Would that increase my account? Would that help me get funded? Would that with a high leverage, would that be adequate? Could I sleep with that? Yes. All right. Now it's not to say that I need to be trading every day. Most definitely don't. All right. And I'm gonna do one other thing, and I'm gonna talk here for a minute, okay? Or ICT. All right, hold on. Just want to see what he was saying today before we do this, okay? So I think he said that something about like the Sixth Sister. I watched the video and I got a basic understanding of it. So okay, we'll look at this in a minute. Let's see if I got that. New week opening gap. Oh yeah, that's what I got. That's literally what I was talking about. So this gap here, you guys can see like, all right, let's see, hold on. So this gap here, that's what I had marked. All right, oh shit. Okay. So we can see, I think that was a point. Yeah. So this is the point. Wait. Well, let me just see here. Where is this? Hold on. I'm trying to see like where this was in price. Okay. So that's 6:30. Oh, he's on the 1 minute time frame. That's why it looks like that. Okay. That's why it looks like that. That makes sense. So he's just marking that. I was trying to show like what it looked like on my chart, but anyways, I digress. Um, yeah, he posts his really good videos. Just sitting down. NDOG, new day, opening gap. If you can keep her in your prayers, of course. ICT, praying for your mama. Wednesday CPI, Thursday PPI, Friday consumer sentiment. See, this is what I was saying. I didn't even look at this. NWOG gap converging causes consolidation. Added to this calendar, stacked heavy on the later end. So new week opening gap converging. All right, like we have this right here. Like these red lines, these are all new week opening gaps. Like there's literally three. Well, is there three? What is this? I don't want to delete it and then it's like part of something. All right, we'll just say two. All right, two or three. I'm not. I believe it might be just two. You know what? Frick it. I'm just gonna. Yeah, because that's not. Just delete that. So this new week opening gap here, this new week opening gap here. Okay. And so we're in consolidation, and what he said is converging causes consolidation. So let me actually put that in my note. I didn't even realize that. So I'm just gonna put that here. So keynote. So NWOG converging causes You know what? Did he mention that? Let me go through my notes here. I don't know if he mentioned that in the videos. If viewing price in consolidations, look for a cluster. Go back in time and see what. And no, I mean he did talk about consolidation. I just don't know if he brought up like consolidation signatures, current new week opening gap. If price has an unwillingness to move away and keeps coming back, then we are likely range bound. Be more nimble. This is a scalper condition. A multitude of NWOGs converging within range. So look, I didn't pay attention, but I learned that, like I literally wrote it down. So, yeah, two new week opening gaps, converging will, I guess make a consolidation. And man, see, this is what learning is, man. This is what learning freaking is. All right, note Euro USD buy side. I don't know if he was trading Euro USD. I haven't really looked at Euro USD at all, so I don't necessarily understand if that's like for that. And then this is so the six sister, and I'll kind of, I mean, you can watch this video honestly. I don't want to explain it because I don't really fully understand it and I didn't really take notes on it, but he was I understand at least what he was talking about, where it's like close to S&T divergence, but it's a little bit different. Consolidation profile, buys the low, buy the lows, expecting opposing liquidity. I gave you this morning. So this was 9 hours ago. This would have been during PM. I didn't look for PM sessions today, and this is 10:48. Like I gotta get to bed. Literally like skipped work so I could study today. It's crazy. What ISM? What ESNYM? Wait for discount sales to be cleared. Remember that train north population ICT. I'm gonna have to watch a video again. Note, I only tweeted the buy side on NQ and labeled 6sister before the move. Note how it went to buy side liquidity. Well, ES and YM didn't join the rally. I think YM is the Dow, I believe. Surgery went well. Good. Good for you, ICT. Okay, 13480. Let's see. 134. Wait. 13480? I mean, I'm wondering if that's the fair value gap, but I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna be a little lazy and I'm gonna do coordinates. See if these match with anything I have on my chart. Oh wait, that must be oh NQ. I'm on ES. That's why it doesn't make sense. Okay. Take note when 6sister gets where. See, like my thing is right now, I'm really like struggling to like I need to focus on the 2022 model and like getting that before I work on other things. Like the NWOG opening gap was something I wanted to understand just because like when he goes through when I'm trying to follow the Twitter and I don't understand what a NWOG opening gap is, or I just have this like vague idea of it, doesn't make sense. But then now he's talking about other stuff, but um it's okay, you know. I mean, the model that he provided is profitable. If I want to learn that in the future, I can. Remember, I had to tell you how to trade. Trading is simple, cut to the point. We are delving into elite analysis concepts that hold dear to me. It's not for everyone. It's certainly not for the lazy. So, like, literally, what was I just saying, bro? That's wild. He literally read my mind. But like, yeah, like the 2022, this is advanced, and you know, like it's gonna be here. So I think like I should just focus on being profitable with the 2022 model and then keep going. I don't know. I've been ranting. How long? 22 minutes? Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.